What's up, everybody? It's Rage from SageNtheRage. Welcome back, Demon Hunters. And what I mean by that is, they did a little bit of a fix. You know, we've been buffed and nerfed and buffed and nerfed and buffed and nerfed. And today I was in raid and I opened up my loot guide to double check what I wanted to roll on one more time, even though I don't remember my own video apparently. And I noticed that there was a change to our tier 21. Again. First we had it at, the first iteration was I-beam damage increased by only 30%, and when I-beam finishes fully channeling, your haste is increased by 15%. Then later on the PTR, they buffed up the force set to 40% haste for 8 seconds after I-beam fully finishes channeling. Then a week before we got into the new raid, they nerfed it back down. I guess it's not a nerf, but another adjustment, because it wasn't live, but another adjustment that took it back down to 15%. And it was just up and down, and a lot of the Demon Hunter community was just very upset about it, as they should be. I've made multiple videos on this, but now we're here, and here's the new changes. I-beam damage increased by 40%. That's a big old boost. I mean, even that 10%, it helps push it up there, especially when you're playing Demonic. And then the force set, when I-beam finishes fully channeling, your haste is increased by 25% instead of 15%. This actually makes this set more viable, because I still don't like the bonuses and what they affect, but they are more viable now. And I am, you know, I'm playing around with Demonic right now. I'm still running Chaos Blades because I don't have a full tier 4 set. But eventually, when I get this set, I'm now even more excited to use it. I hope that the devs can learn from the Demon Hunter community and actually listen to us a little bit, because when they took it back down to 15%, you know, World of Warcraft forums, MMO Champion forums, everywhere else, people were like, why? What is going on with you guys? Yeah, 40% maybe was a little too high. I mean, that's a Bloodlust on command whenever you needed it, you know, a 45-second cooldown. Shorter than that with the Demonic play. And they nerfed it all the way back down. It was just ridiculous. And now we're back at 40% and 25%. I-beam damage increased. I'm really excited. I'm glad this is taking place. I hope that it stays here. When I can, I'm going to hop on to the PTR again, the 7.3.5 PTR. Hopefully I can do some tests when I get a 4 set out. Right now, the group that I'm raiding with is in Heroic. You know, Antor's the Burning Throne, and we're about 7 bosses in, so got a new kill tonight on Kingarav. So hopefully I can get this set pretty soon, but RNGesus has not graced me with the blessing of tier gear so far. But now that it's here, it's way better. It's looking a whole lot better. Just curious what your guys' thoughts are down in the comments below about the back and forth yo-yoing. Hopefully this is where it stops. I mean, maybe if it needs a little bit buff more, that'd be great, but I really don't think it's going to be good for the Demon Hunter community or Blizzard in general to nerf the set again. It's gone through so much on the PTR, so much hype, and then so much hate back and forth. It's like, make up your mind and leave us alone so we can finally accept or adjust what it is we need to do. So this is a welcome change, just put in tonight. Definitely feel like still on the tier set, if you're going to go with Demonic, you need Radons in the helmet. Shoulders are just kind of stats, and you still want to prioritize for your 4 set getting the cape, the chest, the hands, and the legs, because it's crit, versatility mastery on the chest is never bad, and then crit again on the cape. So hopefully those are the set pieces that we aim for to match up with our legendaries and everything. Just again, curious what you guys think about all the yo-yoing. Hopefully we're all in a better place now with this change. It seems like they did listen. My question is, if you started at 15 and you knew it wasn't good enough and then you buffed it to 40, why on earth would they take it back down to 15? And we can say, yeah, you know, you needed 1 week's worth of testing. How much testing actually happened in the first week? I mean, how many Demon Hunters got 4 pieces of tier in the first week? Now, I know it can happen, and I know there's going to be some people who will say, I got lucky and got it. But how do you really get the numbers tested in a live raid off 1 week? I feel like that's just a little silly to say, oh, well, we needed a week to test it at 15%. Well, how many people even got live testing done versus PTR? And so it just seems wishy-washy back and forth. I hope they just leave us alone and let us go forward now as Demon Hunters. Again, as always, thanks so much for everybody in the comments and the likes and the subscribes. Really appreciate all the support on the channel. And Demon Hunters, just keep on hacking, slashing, and hitting with that chaos. Rage out.